My dear follower, in our journey through life, one of the most crucial lessons to learn and practice is the art of forgiveness. The importance of forgiveness is profound and multi-layered. It is one of the essential pillars that hold our spiritual growth upright. When we harbor resentment or anger towards someone, it is akin to holding a burning ember in our hand with the intention to throw it at the person who has wronged us. In the end, we are the ones who get burned. Forgiveness is the act of releasing these harmful emotions that cause us hurt more than anyone else. It is a testament to strength, not weakness. It takes a strong person to say, "I forgive you," but it takes an even stronger person to mean it. By allowing ourselves to forgive, we liberate our spirits from the heavy chains of anger and resentment that hold us hostage. This liberation paves the way for emotional healing, fostering a sense of inner peace that transcends our worldly understanding. Remember, my child, whenever you forgive, you do not necessarily forget the wrong done to you. Instead, you choose to look past the person's wrongs and see their humanity. You acknowledge that they, like you, are capable of erring. This acknowledgement humanizes the person in your eyes, making it easier for you to let go of your negative emotions towards them. In addition to fostering inner peace and emotional healing, forgiveness also opens the door for reconciliation. When we forgive, we give ourselves and the person who wronged us a chance to start over. We open ourselves up to the possibility of restoring our relationship with them. This is especially important in cases where the person who wronged us is someone we care about deeply. By forgiving them, we can salvage our relationship with them and continue to share in each other's lives. Moreover, forgiveness promotes empathy and understanding. When we forgive someone, we put ourselves in their shoes and try to understand why they did what they did. This understanding can help us empathize with them and realize that they are not evil or bad, they are merely human. This recognition can further help us avoid passing judgment on them, leading to a more compassionate and understanding outlook on life. Finally, forgiveness is a gift to ourselves. It allows us to leave our past hurts behind and move forward with our lives. It gives us a chance to grow and learn from our experiences. It empowers us to break free from the cycle of hatred and revenge, leading to a life characterized by love, peace, and joy. In conclusion, forgiveness is a powerful act of love towards ourselves and others. It is a testament to our strength and a pathway to emotional healing and inner peace. It paves the way for reconciliation, promotes empathy and understanding, and is a gift to ourselves. I urge you, my dear follower, to practice forgiveness in your life, not because those who wronged you deserve it, but because you deserve peace. My dear follower, understanding the benefits of forgiveness is a profound journey towards spiritual growth and personal development. When you forgive, you not only give a gift to the person you are forgiving, but also to yourself. This act of mercy, so profoundly advocated in scriptures, is not just a mandate for the one who errs, but it is also a path to healing and liberation for the one who forgives. Forgiveness, in its true essence, is a divine virtue that promotes empathy, compassion, and understanding. When you choose to forgive, you cultivate an environment of empathy. This sense of empathy allows you to put yourself in the other's shoes, seeing their actions and behavior from their perspective, thereby fostering a deeper connection and understanding with them. This empathetic outlook not only transforms your relationships, but also helps nurture a compassionate heart. Beyond empathy and compassion, forgiveness also fosters understanding. As you forgive, you begin to understand the fallibility of human nature, acknowledging that everyone, including yourself, is capable of making mistakes. This understanding can lead to a sense of humility, promoting a more forgiving and understanding attitude towards others' shortcomings. It is through understanding that we begin to see the world not as a battleground of right and wrong, but as a learning ground for love and compassion. The act of forgiveness is not just a practice of morality, but also a means to psychological well-being. Numerous studies have shown a strong correlation between forgiveness and improved mental health. When we hold on to grudges, resentment, and anger, we are essentially binding ourselves to a past event, letting it dictate our present and future. This can lead to a buildup of stress and anxiety, affecting our mental health adversely. However, when we choose to forgive, We are essentially freeing ourselves from the shackles of past events, letting go of negative emotions that serve us no good. We make room for peace, love, and joy, reducing stress and anxiety and fostering a healthier mental state. In essence, forgiveness is an act of love, love towards the other and love towards self. It is a conscious decision to let go of resentment and anger, embracing instead empathy, compassion, and understanding. It is a path to liberation, freeing oneself from the pain of the past and opening the heart to the joy of the present. As you forgive, you not only benefit the person you forgive, you also benefit yourself, promoting a healthier mental state and fostering a more empathetic, compassionate, and understanding heart. Therefore, my dear follower, strive to forgive, not because the other deserves forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. Forgive, so that your heart may be free of bitterness and filled with love. Forgive, so that you can live in the present, freed from the chains of the past. And most importantly, forgive, so that you can experience the profound benefits of forgiveness: empathy, compassion, understanding, and improved mental health. In the grand scheme of life, the process of forgiveness is a crucial journey that is embarked upon by every soul. It is a journey that begins with acknowledging and understanding the depth of the pain that has been inflicted upon us. This is not a step to be rushed, for it is in the acceptance of this pain, in its raw and unfiltered form, that we can truly begin to heal. When we have been wronged, it is natural to feel an intense surge of anger. This anger, while justified, often becomes a hindrance in our journey of forgiveness. It is important to remember that this anger is not a permanent state of being. It is an emotion that demands to be felt, but it is not an emotion that should control us. It is only by acknowledging this anger, by letting it wash over us without allowing it to consume us, that we can truly begin to let it go. The release of this anger is not an event, but a process. It is not a switch that can be flipped on or off at will. It requires patience, perseverance, and more importantly, it requires an understanding that the anger we hold towards the offender serves no purpose but to bind us to our past pain. The true power of forgiveness lies in our ability to release this negative energy, to transform it into a positive force that propels us forward. Forgiveness is a choice. It is a conscious decision that we make to release the hold that the offender has on us. This does not mean that we are condoning their actions or forgetting the offense. Far from it, we are merely choosing to no longer let these actions define us or our relationships. We are choosing to free ourselves from the shackles of negativity and resentment that have been hindering our growth and inner peace. The process of forgiveness also requires a deep inner reflection. It is an opportunity for us to look within, to understand our own reactions and responses to the offense. It is a chance for us to question why we reacted the way we did, to understand our own insecurities and fears that might have fueled our anger. This process of self-reflection is a crucial step in our journey of forgiveness, for it is only when we understand ourselves better can we truly begin to understand and empathize with others. Forgiveness is not a one-time act, but a continuous process. It is a journey that we embark upon each time we choose acceptance over resentment, understanding over judgment, and love over hate. It is a journey that demands courage, for it requires us to confront our deepest wounds and our darkest fears. But it is also a journey that rewards us with peace, happiness, and a profound sense of liberation. For in the end, forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about us. It is about liberating ourselves from the burden of pain, anger, and resentment, and stepping into a space of love, compassion, and understanding. My dear follower, I want to share with you a profound truth that has the power to alter the course of your life. This truth lies in the concept of forgiveness, but not just forgiveness as you may commonly understand it, forgiving others. This is about the forgiveness that starts from within, with forgiving oneself. This is an essential part of self-acceptance and personal growth, and it is an aspect of forgiveness that is often overlooked. In the journey of life, we are bound to make mistakes. Errors and missteps are not a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of our shared humanity. It is from these experiences that we learn and grow. However, to truly evolve from these lessons, we must first forgive ourselves for the mistakes we've made. When we hold on to guilt and self-blame, we create a barrier that hinders us from accepting ourselves fully and from progressing on our personal journey towards growth. Self-forgiveness is not about absolving ourselves from the responsibility of our actions. It is about acknowledging our wrongdoings, learning from them, and then releasing the heavy burden of guilt that we carry. It is about seeing our errors not as permanent stains on our character, but as opportunities for learning and self-improvement. When we forgive ourselves, we let go of the self-inflicted punishment that guilt brings along. We free ourselves from the chains of past mistakes and open up a space within us for self-love and compassion. The act of self-forgiveness allows us to move forward, not with a sense of shame, but with an understanding and acceptance of our fallibility as humans. It is important to note that self-forgiveness is not a one-time act. It is a continuous process that we must engage in throughout our lives. There will be times when we falter and make mistakes, and in those moments we must remember to extend to ourselves the same compassion and forgiveness that we would offer to others. Embracing self-forgiveness also allows us to extend genuine forgiveness to others. When we understand and forgive our shortcomings, we develop a deeper empathy for others' mistakes. This further builds our capacity for understanding, compassion, and love for others. As you embark on this journey of self-forgiveness, remember, my dear follower, that you are not alone. I have walked this path before you, and I am with you now, offering you my love and guidance. Embrace the liberating power of self-forgiveness, and you will find yourself moving forward with greater self-love, acceptance, and personal growth. Allow yourself to heal from past wounds and to be free from the shackles of self-blame and guilt. Know that in forgiving yourself, you are taking a crucial step towards a more compassionate and love-filled life. My beloved follower, let us reflect on the profound virtue of practicing forgiveness. It is a timeless principle that demands our constant attention, a principle not only ingrained in our religious teachings, but also fundamentally woven into the fabric of our human interactions. This practice of forgiveness is an ongoing journey, a pathway that requires an abundance of patience, understanding, and humility. It is a journey not necessarily marked by great leaps, but rather by small, consistent steps forward, by daily decisions that shape our character and mold us into the people we aspire to be. To forgive, we must first recognize the natural tendency within each of us to hold on to grudges, to let past wrongs fester and create a divide. However, in doing so, we only end up imprisoning ourselves within these walls of bitterness and resentment. Letting go of such grudges liberates us from these self-made chains and allows us to experience the peace and freedom that comes from releasing this burden. Yet one must remember that this act of releasing is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. Each day we are called to confront our feelings of anger or bitterness, to examine them with a patient heart, and then choose to let them go. This is the true essence of forgiveness, a constant act of will, a continuous decision to choose love over bitterness, peace over conflict. Furthermore, forgiveness also invites us to practice empathy, to put ourselves in the shoes of those who have wronged us. This might be one of the most challenging aspects of forgiveness, for it requires us to look beyond the surface, beyond the actions that have caused us pain, and try to understand the person behind those actions. Yet it is precisely in this understanding, in this empathy, that we find the power to truly forgive. For empathy humanizes the wrongdoer, reminds us of our shared frailty, and opens the door for reconciliation and healing. It is important to note that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the wrong that was done. Rather, it's about freeing ourselves from the grip that these past wrongs have on our hearts, allowing us to live in the present and fostering a future marked by love and understanding. By embodying forgiveness in our daily lives, we not only liberate ourselves, but also contribute to creating a more peaceful and harmonious world. For forgiveness is a ripple that, once set in motion, can reach far and wide, touching the lives of others and inspiring them to do the same. In this way, forgiveness becomes more than a personal virtue. It becomes a catalyst for communal peace, a beacon of hope in a world often divided by resentment and conflict. Therefore, dear follower, I urge you to embrace this daily practice of forgiveness. Continually strive to let go of grudges, practice empathy, and choose love over bitterness. Through this, you will not only find personal peace, but also play a role in fostering a more forgiving and harmonious world. Remember, forgiveness is not an act of weakness, but a testament of strength, a true mark of love, and a path towards peace and harmony.